don't stress yourself out. Don't freak yourself out over it. Because here I am. You're watching my videos. What am I doing? Doing like 1-2 projects a day. Taking naps. So if you want to do 1 project a day and take naps, then go right ahead. I will not judge you at all. Good morning. So I'm trying to whisper, so that's why I have the microphone really close to my mouth. It is Friday, July 10th, I think. Is that what it is? The 10th, and it's 4:30 in the morning. I've been up for an hour. I was finishing packing. I'm bringing literally just 1 bag. I took a shower, and I'm about to make myself some food. Oh my gosh. My friend Will is moving across the country, and I'm going with him on the road trip halfway. So I am excited. I just can't get to that like super excited stage until we start to go. It's just that it's so early in the morning, but we're trying to get to Chicago by tonight. And I've done that drive many, many times, and it takes a while, and it's hard to get there in one day. So I need to make myself some food. I need to finish my hair. So there's a kitchen down the hall, but it's like a kitchenette. So it has like a little like stovetop and like thing. I'm not really going to be cooking here, so there's like no point. And then honestly, this is the rest of it. It's this really nice room. It has a little coffee maker there. We have the bed. There's a fridge out in the little area. It's not a public area, but it's like down the hall. There's like a little wardrobe. And then they did give like a mini fridge in the room, which I think is so funny. And here's my favorite part, the periodic table of elements. So we're thriving. And then in here we have a bathroom with a shower. And where's the light? Oops, not that. We have the towels, we have the shower, and then me. We drove for 16 hours. It was insane. But we went all the way through. We only made like 2 stops. We made 3 stops. We made a stop for coffee and like a little snack at Starbucks. And then we made a stop to like use the bathroom and get gas in Pennsylvania. And then we made another stop to get gas in Ohio. But we did it, and I'm really glad we're here. And yeah, so I'm gonna eat my food because I'm like really, really hungry. I am the grill master. Nice job. All right, guys. So, good morning. It is, I don't actually even know the time. Oh my gosh, it's 10 o'clock. It is exactly 10 o'clock. Crazy. So, I actually met a subscriber this morning. Kind of cool, but strange. I've met a few of you. Like, I've met one person at Starbucks. I met another person at the airport. But I met a subscriber here in my neighborhood. And the girl was like, oh, I watch your videos. And I won't say her name because she lives very close to me. And I don't want her info to be out and my info to be out. So she was so sweet. She was so nice. I'm just going to call her M. And that was really cool. I wish I could hug her because it's like right now I can't hug people, which is kind of sad, but. And I'm trying to see if my printer will work. It's probably not going to work because it never wants to work. I'm going to have to move on. I can't make anything. I can't make anything if it's not going to print. So All right, guys, so I've been sitting here for the past hour. I'm watching Survivor on my TV, and I've been working on all of my curriculum maps. And I do this at the beginning of every year. Obviously, there are IEP goals that you're trying to hit, and I'm always trying to hit those. But when it comes to the whole group things or ways that I can, take IEP goals and then reinforce them in a group setting or a small group setting, I plan them for the whole year. And it doesn't actually take me very long because I'm not planning the minute by minute lesson plans. I'm planning the overview. And when I tell you how helpful this is, you have no idea. So, all right, here it is. So the folders that are in pink are the ones that I've already completed and printed out. So this is on my work email. My work drive basically, and it'll stay here, but I do like to print it out. So I won't show you the data collection forms, but social studies, I went all the way through social studies. I planned out what each month is going to be. It's not a theme. It's not a unit. It's just the general sequence of how I feel like the kids would acquire the skills because I know the IEP goals that my students have. And so I went through that. My life skills I printed off. My science of what the whole year is going to be, I printed off. Social skills for the year. So I have this whole cart of books that were from my book haul, which you guys have probably already seen now. So my school is providing a lot of books for us. Like there are books that are already there. And then I think they're going to order some more. But I'm going to write my name in all of these books because I want to make sure that people know they're mine so that say one day I need to move classrooms or move schools or whatever, I don't want there to be any oh, this is not your book, this is the school's book. No, they're my books. I paid a lot of money for them. So I'm going to keep watching Survivor because I've been on such a Survivor kick recently. And I'm going to put my name in all of these books. Hopefully I don't get married anytime soon because they will all have my maiden name in them. So it's been a couple hours. I feel like I've been sitting on the computer working on curriculum maps. It's not that fun, but it's important to me. So it's valuable. It's a good use of my time, but it's not very fun. And I finished with all of my books. I'm really tired. I'm really hungry. I kind of want to be done for the day with all of this stuff. But I do want to show you my curriculum maps that I've made, and I want to show you the other things I printed off today really quickly because I think it's important. So I might go sit in my bed. This is hope this is relatable, but I'm about to go sit in my bed for a little bit and maybe I'll show you guys kind of what the curriculum maps look like and the other things I've printed, and then I might wrap this vlog up because I'm a bit tired. I'm just really tired. So yeah, that's definitely what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Okay, so you're in my bedroom. I'm on the floor. After this, I'm honestly probably gonna take a nap, get up, and cook dinner. My windows are open again, and you can hear the trees. I don't even care. So I want to show you kind of what I had pointed out to you on the computer, which were my really, really simple scope and sequences. I got these approved by my school too. So when I started making them, I talked with the instructional people, the person that works directly with me, and she was like, you know what, these look great. We don't tend to do big themes at this school, but overall, you're not really doing themes. You're more just doing ideas. And I've talked about this here. I've talked about it on Instagram, but I do base these scopes off of many things. The kindergarten through second grade teams send me their overall plans for the year with the major things they're teaching per subject. So I take those into account. The kids' IEP goals I take into account, and then here in Massachusetts, we have a state test, and kids that are in third grade and up take the test. And if a kid has a disability, they tend to be on an alternative assessment. And so I tend to look at the alternative assessment guidelines and entry points, access points, so that I can make these the best that I can. So, for example, this one is super broad. This is social studies, and I have each month. And then based off of what the other grades did, since I have a, multi-grade classroom and we do social studies as a whole group, I will take kind of like the main themes of those different grade levels and try to like combine them together basically. So some things I thought would be important for social studies would be like community, our city, our state, community signs, our neighborhoods, maps, foods, cultures, community leaders, families, continents, countries, and monuments. So I've been working on my letter of the day or my letter of the week and my sight word of the week. And so I mapped it out of which letter we're doing each week. And for the kids that are higher level, some of the other words that we could be working on, because this is our whole group time of really working on that letter. They'll get individual time with that because of small groups and things like that, but I'm reinforcing it with a 15-minute block every single day. So I mapped out everything for the whole year, which is great. Science took me a bit longer. I was sitting there watching Survivor. That took me 2 episodes of Survivor, which means that was an hour and a half. And I took all of the grade level stuff for science, and then I took the alternative assessment standards, and this one is more detailed. This goes exactly through the month, then what I want to do. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and then in each week I have 4 days, because we're doing science probably 4 days a week. So just like the overarching ideas that I'm going to teach each day, which is daunting for sure. But I'm so glad I did this, because now when I go to plan science, my first couple weeks of school, it's like so obvious to me what I'm going to be doing, and it's easier for me to just go with it. And all I have to think about is the overall like quick activities I'm going to do. What else did I have? Social skills group. What is this? Oh, this is 4 days a week. I'm already forgetting. This is why I write it down. 4 days a week. I planned out the whole year. I'm using a social skills curriculum that I got approved because it's just easiest, honestly. In that curriculum, one lesson takes 2 days, or one subject is 2 lessons, basically. So I picked the themes that I thought would work for each month, like in that curriculum, because some of it's like turn taking, following directions, stuff like that. I want to teach that at the beginning. I'm not going to teach that in June when I need it in September. Whereas, providing praise, good sportsmanship, eye contact, those things can be pushed to like later in the year. So I kind of rearranged it like that. So it's pretty helpful for me to have it all. And then based off of like what I know in September, I say, oh, this is the plan I had. And then I can kind of, plug it into my planner and go from there. And same with life skills. Oh, hello, bird. That was loud. So with that, we had like toileting, hygiene, dressing, feeding, giving personal info, class chores, school jobs, our safety, like how to be safe in public, how to be safe with your body, and play. Those were like the overarching life skills things we wanted to work on this year, because this is the first year that they're really, really doing it like deeply. So I kind of just made myself a general scope and sequence of what I wanted during like 4 weeks. So I'm going to focus on one of these a week. And it's not to like do it so that they master it, because they're young and we're not going to master these yet. It's working on them. And then, as the year goes on, because we were exposed to them early, it'll come back up in a different lesson. It'll come back up in a different thing. It's an art form to be able to teach something and then incorporate it later. But that's so important. So why not? Let me get this together. Oh my gosh, here I'm dropping things. And keep all this together because I printed these off. I hope that something in this was helpful. I hope that those were helpful for you to start thinking. Please, last thing I'll say is please do not think you need to do things like me or like the other special ed teachers on Instagram. If you're a new teacher or if you're trying to figure this out, do very minimal stuff. The most important thing is making sure you have some sort of calendar thing, which you can get online on Google Slides. You can make it yourself. You don't even have to buy anything. Making sure you have at least a plan of like, their IEP goals. So you're going to start to like figure that stuff out, and you have a basic schedule in place, and basic behavior management, all the stuff I've talked about in my special ed journal. But those are like the most basic things. And if you have that and you have desks and you have not a lot on your wall, that's okay. That's okay. And if you do want to decorate, girl, have fun. It is so much fun, and you do you, and I will not judge you for that. But don't stress yourself out. Don't freak yourself out over it. Because here I am. You're watching my videos. What am I doing? Doing like 1-2 projects a day, taking naps. So if you want to do 1 project a day and take naps, then go right ahead. I will not judge you at all. So that's the end of my vlog. I hope there was something that was helpful. You guys are amazing. Leave your questions down below. Try to answer them. I'm hoping to do a video in the future of all the questions I get in the comments. So I'll try to get that up in the next couple weeks. But yeah, I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.